Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. We'll start with the headlines. The Higher Committee for Oman University Project reviews proposals of placing students at various scientific programs. Third Capital Markets Forum discusses enhancing private companies to enable them to grow and continue. And applying modern administrative models are at the top goals of Administrative Forum in the Governorate of South Batma. Those are the headlines, and now for the news in details. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of greetings to His Excellency President Rosen Pelvenev of Bulgaria on his country's National Day. The Sultanate participated in the inauguration ceremony of His Excellency President Dr. Tabare Pascaz of Uruguay, which was held in the capital Montevideo. The Sultanate delegation was chaired by His Excellency Dr. Khalid bin Saeed Al-Jaradi, Sultanate's accredited ambassador to Brazil, who conveyed greetings and best wishes of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos to His Excellency the President of Uruguay, and His Majesty's best wishes for the President of Success and the Uruguayan people of further progress and prosperity when he was received by the President within the participating heads of delegations in the event. On his part, the President of Uruguay expressed his thanks and profound best wishes for His Majesty of continued health and happiness, and for the Omani people of further progress and growth under His Majesty's wise leadership. Scientific research plan proposed for Oman University project and mechanisms of applying it top discussions of the second meeting of the year of the Higher Committee for Oman University project, which was chaired by His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Saeed, advisor to His Majesty the Sultan. The plan proposed for the first stage comprised operating 12 research aspects covering scientific fields related to energy, sustainability, design, technology, medical sciences, and general health. The meeting also dealt with charts and placing students at scientific programs proposed to be offered in the first stage of university operations, in addition to developments and achievements of the project. For the second day in a row, the 7th International Conference on Health Issues in Arab Communities continued discussions of health topics which concern various health systems and wide participation from various countries in the world. The 5-day conference, which discussed about 170 work papers and scientific research, was inaugurated under the auspices of His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tariq Al Saeed, advisor to His Majesty. The conference is expected to come out with a number of important outcomes and recommendations that contribute to promoting health services. The Arab Center for Economic and Social Services in the United States, which organized the conference, focused on discussion of highlighted health issues, namely general health, infections, and non-communicable diseases, women and child health, accidents, and organ transplant. It's worth mentioning that this is the first time for this conference to be held outside the USA. The selection of the Sultanate came in recognition of its success in organization of similar scientific and medical conferences. Under the title, Empowering Private Business Towards Long-Term Sustainability, the works of the Third Capital Markets Forum started today in Muscat. The two-day forum is organized by Muscat Securities Market. It was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Masoud Al-Sinadi, Minister of Commerce and Industry. The forum included 2 work sessions in the method of sustainable long-term trading activities through Muscat Securities Market and benefiting from transforming to public contribution company, in addition to the discussion of limiting challenges of transforming to a public contributions company and private sector governance in the current situation of Middle East and North Africa. A press conference was held in Muscat on the second annual forum for companies working in the electricity sector, including contractors and suppliers. The annual forum will be held on the 9th of March under the theme Sustainability, Performance, Quality and Standards. The Council of Reviewing Electricity Distribution Rules pointed out that the companies registered in the electricity sector reached 203, and 47 of which are small and medium enterprises. The forum will witness a participation from a number of experts in the electricity field so as to exchange expertise and practical experiences. It will also include work papers on electricity dangers, safety during work, as well as protection systems for electricity or electric devices. 98 million Omani Riyals worth of investment implemented by Rural Areas Electricity Company this year in various parts of the Sultanate. That was revealed by engineer Hamad bin Salim al-Maghdari, Chief Executive Officer of the company, in a statement to the Sultanate of Oman Radio and Television. The investments will be channeled to constructing new electricity plants, extending lines and networks of low and high tension, and completing some projects. That in addition to investments in projects carried out from last year, as well as new projects. This will be followed by projects in 2016 and 2017 at a total cost of 153 million Omani Riyals. The project aimed to cover all areas which are under the company's service. And still to come in our news bulletin. Lobster hunting season starts in the governorates of Dhofar, Al-Wusta and South Sharqiyya.
نسبة التغطية.
هوم سنتر يقدم لك تنزيلات مذهلة تتراوح من 20 إلى 70% على المفروشات والأثاث المنزلي. أسرع إلى أي من متاجرنا في سيتي سنتر مسقط، الخوير، صحار أو جاردنز مول في صلالة، ولا تفوت الفرصة.
Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Ministry of Social Development signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the National Commission for Human Rights related to disabled people and ways of integrating them in the society and providing qualifying and training opportunities to them. The MOU aims to enhance protection of human rights and basic liberties inside the Sultanate in line with the basic law of the state and applied laws and international conventions and agreements, in addition to preparing national plans and programs necessary to spread the culture of human rights in the Sultanate. The MOU was signed by His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Saeed Al-Kalbani, Minister of Social Development and Chairman of the National Committee for Disabled Care, and Mohammed bin Abdullah Riyami, Member of the State Council and Chairman of the National Commission for Human Rights. The Sultanate, represented by the Public Authority for Civil Defense and Ambulance, marked the World Civil Defense Day, which falls on the 1st of March each year. The celebration came to honor civil defense personnel as well as to stress on the efforts exerted to serve the country and citizens. The celebration will include a number of activities and events on the Sultanate's level, namely awareness exhibitions, seminars, lectures on the duties and tasks of the authority, in addition to distribution of pamphlets in coordination with the public and private institutions. The authority undertakes works that aim to achieve safety, spread awareness among citizens, set up preventive conditions required to protect facilities and establishments from all dangers, and undertake logistic operations in disaster cases. View of procedures pertaining to establishment and preparation of organizational lists for Oman Logistic Company, the company which is developing a logistic zone project in South Batna, topped elements of the first meeting of the founding committee of the company. The committee, acquainted with work project at square one of the first stage, electricity line tracks, temporary roads charts, and intersections from main roads. The committee also discussed work progress of the team tasked to formulate investment incentives and advantages, benefit contracts, deciding applying procedures, and preparing forms specially for this purpose, in addition to the overall perspective of developing marketing identity of the project and the trademark. The third Arabic language seminar started in Muscat under the auspices of His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Umar al-Marhoon, Minister of Civil Service. The three-day seminar aimed to exchange points of views, knowledge and expertise in the Arabic language field. It witnessed the participation from a number of specialists in this field. It also focused on the topics related to the latest development in learning, writing, education curricula, in addition to challenges that face students while learning their writing skills. The seminar also discussed some countries' experiences in the Arabic language field. A ceremony was organized by Athir e-newspaper at Oman Establishment for Press Publication and Advertisement at Medinat al-I'lam to mark the launching of Qaboos Peace of the Nation poem. Dr. Abdul Mun'im bin Mansour al-Ahsani, Minister of Information, sponsored the launching ceremony. The poem, composed by the poet Mundhir al-Ftaisi and the poet Nawaf al-Shiyadi, expresses loyalty to His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Saeed and the craving for his return to the nation.
لو في روسنا نعلق صور ودي أسمي ولدي البكر قابوس وقابوس واحد والزمن ما يكرر.
Activities of the National Awareness Campaign entitled Treasures of Oman commenced at Sultan Qaboos University. The campaign is supervised by Oman Center for Animal and Plant Genetic Resources, affiliated to the Scientific Research Council, and will last for 2 months. His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Saud al-Bimani, Vice Chancellor of Sultan Qaboos University, sponsored the event. The campaign targeted students of schools because they form the biggest category of the society. An exhibition is accompanying this campaign, showcasing the Omani bio-environments. The Rustaq and Al-Awabi Administrator Forum started in the Governorate of South Batna under the auspices of His Excellency Dr. Abdullah bin Nasr al-Harasi, Chairman of the Public Authority for Radio and Television. The 3-day forum came to highlight the latest developments in the administrative field. It targeted school principals and those working in the administration field. It included visual shows on successful administrative experiences, as well as work papers to enhance intellectual, educational, and cultural aspects. The participants expressed that such forums are helpful to exchange ideas and expertise in this field. The members of the Municipal Council in the Governorate of Al-Buraimi discussed studies prepared by Berlin University for Technology and Urban Planning of the Governorate. A delegation from the university visited the Governorate previously and provided a number of new suggestions which contributed in developing the Governorate in the future. The studies focused on highlighted challenges which may be faced in the process of development in the Governorate and means of overcoming these challenges to serve the public interest. Specialists at the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth began working on conveying skills, expertise, and outcomes of scientific studies and research on hunting lobsters and ways of keeping and maintaining its quality to lobster hunters. It coincides with the start of the lobster hunting season in the governorates of Dhufar, Al-Wusta, and South Sharqiya that last till the end of April. The total exports of lobsters in the Sultanate in 2014 amounted to around 63,000 kilograms. And now for the general weather forecast. Clear skies will prevail over the Sultanate with chances of low clouds and fog in the governorates of South and North Sharqiya and Wusta. Winds along the coast overlooking the Sea of Oman will be northeasterly light to moderate, while rest of the Sultanate it will be northwesterly light to moderate. Seas will be slight to moderate to the maximum wave height of 1.5 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Higher Committee for Oman University project reviews proposals of placing students at various scientific programs. The third Capital Markets Forum discusses enhancing private companies to enable them to grow and continue. And applying modern administrative models are the top goals of administrators' forums in the Governorate of South Batna. With that, we come to an end to tonight's news bulletin from all of us here at the newsroom and the studios. Good night.